Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Friday, the 30th of January. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some vulnerability, learn from it, transfer your own charts, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, we have seen some weakness on the Bitcoin weekly chart. We've actually got a tiny bit of positive divergence here on the daily chart, but it's so small I thought we might lose it today, so I haven't marked it in. But we are starting to get some buy signals form on the daily charts. We haven't quite made it down to the flag target at 80.6, and I am expecting a full hit. So we made it down as 81, as far as 81 overnight, but I am expecting to see the full hit there. Possible, of course, we could see a bounce there, but if we go further, then we've got the big support level and possible head and shoulder neckline at 74.4k. Looking at Solana, we finally retested that low, and we've now got a possible RSI 5 buy signal brewing on the weekly chart. That looks interesting. We've also got a possible RSI 5 buy signal brewing on the daily chart. This might be setting up for a rally soon. Now we're down at the daily lower band, but not any lower than that. The bands have been expanding on the Solana chart, but I would note that on the Bitcoin chart, hang on, wait a second. We got pretty close to the 3SD lower band yesterday. We didn't reach it. That's down at 79. But if we reach that 80.6 target today, which I'm thinking we might, then that wouldn't be a bad time to see a rally. So I will be wondering about that. Looking at Solana. Solana, of course, we made it down to the retest of 116.85. We got down to 112.22. So I am wondering about a possible larger double bottom here. And of course, we've got a daily RSI 5 buy signal brewing at the moment. On Ethereum, nice breakdown as well. On the daily charts, we are nowhere near the 3SD lower band, which is great. No possible daily buy signals brewing. On the chart here, obviously the first and main target for the triangle is the retest of this low here at 26.2104. I am thinking that we might see a rally there, but I am thinking that after that we've still got a head and shoulder target down in the 2070 area, and I'm thinking we're likely to make that target in time. On Solana, of course, we've got a head and shoulder target at a retest of 95.24, and longer term, I'm thinking that's looking good. For the moment, I am wondering if we might actually knock off those last two targets on Ethereum and Bitcoin today and see a fairly serious rally next week. We will see. But everything's in the groove. Solana has now made the main target. Bitcoin's got very close. Ethereum's a bit further away. If Bitcoin makes target and Ethereum doesn't but comes close, that might be close enough. But the Bitcoin one really should make the full target, and I'm looking for that. I'm thinking there's a pretty good chance we'll make that today. On equities, today leans bearish. It is the last day of the month. Next week, everything leans bullish on equities. So I'm thinking if we can knock off the lower targets on crypto today, we've got a decent chance of actually getting a rally next week. And here, of course, we don't have any daily buy signal here. We've got one on Solana, and we might have one on Bitcoin, depending on where the close is today. We could go lower, hit that target, close a bit higher, and then that could give us the buy signal. But this is currently looking a little marginal. It'd be very, very easy to lose this divergence. But I am thinking about it. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions, of which we have none. All right, okay. It regularly does, yes, but it's all right. We'll talk more about that on indices, which of course is starting in 10 minutes. But yeah, it regularly does, but not always by any means. A lot of these little rules that people have often don't make their targets. Like, a high overnight on ES always has to be retested. Ultimately, yes, but I've seen that take months. So, in terms of short-term trades, it's not a huge amount of use. All right, great. In that case, I think it's a wrap. Everyone take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you guys again on Monday. Cheers.